Arsenal have been linked with yet another last-minute transfer as they face a fresh crisis ahead of the derby against Tottenham. In addition, another player has joined the absentee list, leaving Mikel Arteta with limited options for the upcoming fixtures. Hey guys! Welcome back to the Arsenal News channel. As we're here to bring you the latest updates to keep you informed on all things Gunners. Arsenal will resume their Premier League campaign with a crucial clash against Tottenham following the September international break. However, the Gunners face a fresh injury scare as captain Martin Ødegaard has suffered a setback while on international duty. Ødegaard played a key role in Norway's 2-1 win over Austria in the UEFA Nations League but suffered an ankle injury during the match. The 25-year-old's ankle appeared to twist unnaturally, leading to his substitution and visible distress as he was helped off the pitch. Norwegian manager Ståle Solbakken told TV2, "It looked bad in the dressing room as well," highlighting the seriousness of the situation. Norwegian team Dr. Ola Sand noted, "He has a slight twist of the ankle. We will see, maybe we will use ultrasound to assess it." Sand assured that, provided there was no ligament damage, Ødegaard could avoid serious injury. Initial treatment for sprains involves protection, rest for the first 72 hours, application of ice and elevation of the leg, as well as the use of anti-inflammatories or analgesics to relieve pain. Sprains are classified into 3 grades according to severity: Grade 1, mild strain; Grade 2, partial tear of the ligaments; and Grade 3, complete tear of the ligaments. If Ødegaard requires surgery, the recovery period can increase to 3 or 4 months. The player was spotted boarding a flight back to London using crutches, raising further concerns among fans. Mikel Arteta's side face 3 tough away fixtures, starting with the North London derby against Tottenham. A week later, Arsenal travel to face reigning Premier League champions Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. Also in between these Premier League challenges, Arsenal's 2024-25 UEFA Champions League campaign begins with a trip to Atalanta, the Europa League holders and the only team to beat Bayer Leverkusen in all competitions last season. Arteta will need to find a solution to the potential absence of Ødegaard. Mikel Arteta could turn to the talented but inexperienced Ethan Nwaneri or move Kai Havertz back into midfield. Arsenal's injury crisis has deepened with midfielder Fovio Vieira suffering an unexpected setback in training for FC Porto. This latest setback follows recent injuries to captain Martin Ødegaard and Mikel Merino, further straining Mikel Arteta's squad. Vieira, who returned to Porto on loan in search of regular game time, has suffered a muscle strain in his right thigh, delaying his second debut for the Portuguese side. According to Cabine Desportivo, the 24-year-old's recovery timetable remains unclear. Porto confirmed the injury in their latest medical report, stating that Vieira is undergoing treatment to determine how long he will be out for. The decision to loan Vieira was aimed at giving him consistent minutes as he struggled for regular game time at Arsenal. Despite his limited appearances for the Gunners, the club still sees potential in the technically gifted midfielder, known for his vision and creativity. Fabrizio Romano reports that the loan to Porto was seen as an opportunity for Vieira to regain his form, with Arsenal hoping that regular game time will prepare him for a return to the Premier League next season. Notably, Arsenal did not include an option to buy in Vieira's loan deal, signaling that they are not giving up on the Portuguese talent. How Vieira performs at Porto will be crucial in determining whether he can meet the high expectations Arsenal still have for him. Meanwhile, the Premier League Major Incident Panel has given its verdict on referee Chris Kavanagh's decision to send off Declan Rice. After Kai Havertz had given the Gunners the lead, Rice was shown a yellow card for a reckless challenge on Joel Veltman just before half-time. Rice found himself in trouble again shortly after the break, clearing the ball away from Veltman while attempting to take a quick free kick. Kavanagh issued Rice with a second yellow card, sending him off despite claims that a similar incident involving João Pedro earlier in the match had gone unpunished. Brighton capitalised on Arsenal being reduced to 10 men, with Pedro scoring to level the game. Following a review, the panel unanimously upheld Kavanagh's decision to send off Rice, marking the first time in his career that he had been sent off. Arteta expressed his surprise at the inconsistency in Kavanagh's decisions. However, the KMI panel noted, "Rice knows what he's doing, it's a light touch, but when the referee sees it, he has no choice. As a result, Rice will be suspended, leaving Arteta's side without him when they face Spurs on Sunday. In other news, Arsenal have issued a statement following a ruling by the PGMOL and the Premier League that will affect this weekend's North London derby. For the first time in recent history, Arsenal will wear their black Adidas home kit for this match, as they aim for a third consecutive win at Spurs' home ground. The black kit was previously debuted in Arsenal's emphatic win over Aston Villa last month. This decision comes amid claims that Arsenal's 2024-25 home kit contains too much white, which clashes with Tottenham's kit. In other developments, Jorginho continues to attract interest from Turkish clubs as his transfer window remains open. The Italy international has struggled for regular game time at Arsenal due to the club's midfield depth. Galatasaray are reportedly considering making a late bid for the 32-year-old, who has spent the first 3 games of the season on the bench. The Turkish giants are actively seeking reinforcements and have their sights set on a number of Premier League midfielders. After failed attempts to sign Casemiro and Scott McTominay, Galatasaray now view Jorginho as a viable target. They expect Arsenal to consider offers following the arrival of Mikel Merino from Real Sociedad. However, Arsenal are expected to reject all offers for the player given the club's serious midfield issues. Despite not playing regularly, Jorginho's presence will be crucial with more competitions approaching, making it essential to keep him. With the English transfer window now closed, Arsenal are reportedly unable to find a suitable replacement for Jorginho. Mikel Arteta is keen to avoid leaving his side short of options, with a busy schedule this season. Jorginho made just 10 appearances for Arsenal last season and was linked with a return to Serie A earlier this summer. He has yet to feature in the Premier League this season and has been an unused substitute. Arsenal pundit Charles Watts expressed surprise at Jorginho's limited appearances given the effort the Gunners have put into securing a new contract recently. Arsenal extended Jorginho's contract in May, with Arteta praising him as a crucial player with exceptional leadership and a unique style that enhances the team. Meanwhile, Lazio coach Marco Baroni has no regrets about the move to Arsenal for Nuno Tavares. The left-back, who joined Arsenal on loan in July with an obligation to buy, has overcome an injury that kept him out of pre-season. In his Serie A debut, Tavares shone on the left flank, creating the plays that led to goals for Tati Castellanos and Boulaye Dia. Baroni highlighted the Portuguese player's great potential, saying that despite his injuries, he has shown his worth on the pitch. Tavares, who has played for Benfica, Arsenal, Marseille and Nottingham Forest, is now looking to establish himself at Lazio.